Produce the goddamn show.
Oh, good God. Right, I'd like to thank everyone for this, episode 254 of the debacle that is known as Chasing Dissent Live, with me, John, and with Ben.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.
Okay. So,
Hello.
what were you paused for?
What do you mean paused? I haven't paused.
Well, you never came back.
What do you mean I never came back?
Never mind, just get on with the fucking show. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, let's just get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen.
No wonder people don't fucking pay for us. We're shite.
Well, we need people to work for us for free, don't we?
Oh, it's not that. We need fucking proper gear. That's the problem.
Yeah, we need proper gear that's not bloody OBS. That's what we need.
Yeah,
But you know,
and we'd like to
money,
be in. If we were in the same place, it would make things a lot easier as well.
You're very true. You're very true. You're very right, and that's true.
That's true.
Got a button press in. That's all that matters. The show can start now.
Yeah.
Software is indeed expensive. So is hardware, Tony. So is hardware. One might actually suggest that hardware... What are you doing now?
I'm making myself slightly smaller. Right, carry on.
Okay. Anyway.
You couldn't see Chaz.
Well, speaking of Russell Brand, I want to read you a letter from the Culture, Media and Sport Committee of the British government.
Go on.
And this is to Theo Bertram, Director of Government Relations Europe, TikTok. This is from the British government. Dear Theo, I'm writing concerning the serious allegations regarding Russell Brand in the context as a user of TikTok with more than 2.2 million followers on the platform. The Culture, Media and Sport is raising questions. They are raising questions with the broadcasters who previously employed Mr. Brand or production companies who employed him to examine both the culture of the industry in the past and whether that culture still prevails today. And she's gone around and done some media rounds saying that they're doing this as well. Although Mr. Brand no longer appears on television, he now has a follower base on social media, including on TikTok, where this weekend he republished his preemptive response to the accusations made against him by the Sunday Times and Channel 4's dispatches. While we recognise that TikTok is not the creator of the content published by Mr. Brand, and his content may be within community guidelines set out by the platform, we are concerned that he may be able to profit from his content on the platform.
What's that got to do with him?
We would be grateful if you could confirm whether Mr. Brand is able to monetize his TikTok posts.
What's that got to do with him?
Well, put it this way.
I don't understand. What's that got to do with the government?
If you didn't want me to think that this was some kind of political takedown of Russell Brand, this is not the way to make me think that.
Yeah, I know, but what's it got to do with the government, whether he's making money off this or not?
Nothing. Nothing.
I mean, are the Sunday Times making money off the accusations? Or are they stopped being monetised?
Well, on Channel 4's dispatches, I'm sure there were advert breaks, right?
Are they stopped being monetised? I think the government has well overstepped the mark here, and people need to understand that.
Well, I completely agree with you, because there's been no criminal proceedings. There's been no criminal allegation. Well, there may have been one made this weekend, apparently. But not by one of these people that appeared in the documentary, by someone else entirely, apparently. But
you know what? I do need the bullshit button, because this is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. It really is. It's turning into absolute joke.
Well, my concern is this. Yeah, I'm not going to make an assertion right now as to whether or not Russell Brand is guilty. As I said the other day, I'll say it again, none of us were in those rooms. But if you really don't want me to think that this is some kind of political hatchet job, then maybe the government should stop trying to stimmy his income. Maybe. Just a bit of advice for you there, government. Maybe don't try and cut off a man who's committed no crimes at this time income for no reason. And like John said, are we going to retroactively demonetize anything to do with Russell Brand from the Sunday Times? From Dispatches, Channel 4? I don't think so. No. And he is innocent until proven guilty, and he is claiming innocence. So,
yeah, it's completely out of hand. It's completely outrageous.
It's out of order. It's completely out of order.
I can't understand why. I can't understand why that idiot would write that in the first place. Has anyone asked them if they've if they've also written to Channel 4 and the Sunday Times to make sure that they're not profiting from this as well?
Actually, I believe they've written to Channel 4. The same government department have written to Channel 4, asking them to give them evidence of whether or not Russell Brand actually did this, rather than why are you making money off this Channel 4?
Hold on a minute. What's this department in the government called?
Culture, Media and Sport Committee.
Right, so hold on a minute. Aren't these criminal allegations in effect that have been last?
Well, one would assume so, yeah.
So why is the Culture, Media and Sport Committee getting involved at this early stage?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. And why are they... So I saw in the chat that the BBC are the ones that got him, because if you guys don't know, he's been demonetized completely by YouTube. His entire channel demonetized. Why? Don't know.
People don't seem to understand that if your channel's demonetized, it doesn't mean adverts don't get run on it. It just means YouTube keeps all the advert revenue.
Well, yeah, first of all. And second of all, when your channel's demonetized, it's suppressed within the algorithm. It's a suppression tactic.
Yeah, but you can still go and watch Russell Brand on YouTube. It's just if there's adverts on it, he's not getting any money now. It's all going to YouTube. So YouTube just coins it. I mean, I don't understand. How that protects the community, because to protect the community, one has to stop one seeing Russell Brand's content. So if you leave his content up and just profit from it by taking the revenue from the adverts and don't allow him to have the adverts, that's not protecting anyone.
No, it's not.
It's only protecting your own pockets, YouTube.
And once again, I want to bring back a point that I made on Monday night, and a point that I'm going to be making far more heavily this coming Saturday night. One of the main journalists behind this was a woman named Charlotte Wace, who has been found in a court of law to have invented stories that defamed people, and was forced, along with the Daily Mail, to pay substantial damages. Now, I'm announcing this here. I did announce it this morning, if you follow me on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it now. But this Saturday night, 9 p.m, live right here on this channel, I've got an exclusive interview with the woman she did this to. Danielle Bennett will be live with me this coming Saturday at 9 p.m.
I look forward to it, my man. I look forward to it. Right. Shall we move off of this nonsense? Right, okay. Actually, let's stay with it. So people are saying, there you go. Well, no, actually, we had a conversation this morning about this, and I was going on about it being a distraction. Why do people keep saying it's a distraction? A distraction from what? And you said it could be a distraction from the online safety bill, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I said to you, but Ben, why would we need to be distracted from the online safety bill? Because they're going to put it in anyway, and nothing that we say or do is going to stop them putting it in. So why do we really need a distraction from it? And Ben, I think you said, well, actually, we probably don't. But
No, we probably don't.
then some nonsense appears, which can't be verified, right? But it's come from 3 or 4 different sources, right? About Prince Andrew and shenanigans that he may have been up to in Ukraine, right? Now, completely unsubstantiated,
Yep.
but never reported in any of the mainstream media.
No.
And this happened 2 weeks ago. This happened at the beginning of September, right? So, for it not, royal assent doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter, the online safety bill. We don't need distracted from it because it's going in. But for this to have happened 2 weeks ago in the mainstream media, not one of them to have picked it up, right? You've got to think D-notice.
Well, yeah, first of all, either you've got to think D-notice or you've got to think B-notice. The people that are reporting it are reporting out of bullshit.
Yes, no,
It's
yes.
One or t'other.
Yes and no. I can understand that the people reporting it are bullshit, which is yes, right? But somebody would still report it. The Metro or somebody would report it, or the Sun, or the Sunday Sport, somebody would report it. Because it's juicy. It's a big juicy story, and they've allegedly got a witness. There's a guy saying he's a witness, right? So why has it not been covered in the MSN?
That's because,
D-notice.
2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Prince Andrew wasn't in Ukraine. He was at Pizza Express in Woking.
But the story burst. Well, yeah, not sweating. But the story burst 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, what we need to do is we need to do a little more digging and see if there's anything in the European gutter press, because they'll have picked, if there's been a D-notice, they'll have picked it up. And they'll be... I mean, D-notices are stupid in today's age. What's the point?
No, I just think they haven't picked it up because it's a load of horseshit.
No, somebody would have... No, but I mean, look at the horse shit they put out anyway. Look at the brand horse shit, right? Why they pick... I mean, 4 years they've taken to fucking find these people. 4 years, right? Of digging around, trying to find some dirt on them and somebody to come forward and say it. It's taken them 4 years, and they've got no evidence in the documentary. None.
Well, somebody said to me on Twitter today, because about Charlotte Wace, and I said that she fabricated stories, and how can she be a trustworthy, source of information? And someone said, yeah, but she didn't fabricate the R kit, did she? Right? To which I responded, she hasn't seen that. Neither have you, and neither have I. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but what I'm saying is it has not been independently verified by this woman because it can't be.
Yeah. And Tony makes a good point in the chat. If it was BS, wouldn't they report the BSer spreading lies about... I mean, it's a royal figure. It's Prince Andrew. He's no stranger to the news.
No.
I think you got to say D-notice on that one.
I
But they don't need distractions. If they've got D-notices... Why? See, this whole distraction thing, it's all nonsense. They don't need distractions. All the papers are doing is trying to make as much money as they possibly can for themselves at the least possible cost, right? So, what does the government need to distract you for? I mean, the government, look at them. They're a bunch of bumbling incompetents. I really think they are completely incompetent. They just stagger from one thing to the other. I mean, look at the latest thing. Look at the net zero thing, they reversed the U-turn on that, right? So
actually something that's welcome for once.
But this could be the Tory party winning the election now, right? Because Labour's turned around and said, oh, we don't favour this at all, we would still ban them. Which means, by extension, they would still ban gas boilers. And everybody's going to go, well, you've just gone too far, Keith. Can't vote for you.
And you know what? Liz Truss has been making a good point. She says it needs to go further.
They do.
Go even further.
They do. Did you see what Rishi... This is what Rishi posted. Well, Rishi's lackey posted. We're stopping heavy-handed measures, right? We're stopping taxes on eating meat, right?
Good.
We're stopping new taxes to discourage flying. Right? We are stopping you having to sort your rubbish into 7 different bins.
Good.
We are stopping compulsory car sharing. And we're stopping
Why?
and we're stopping expensive insulation upgrades. A new approach to reach net zero.
Do you know
Now,
what?
as you know, I've been
They need
doing a
to go
lot of
further.
research into societies and the way that they evolve, and I was going to do something about it last night, and I just was too tired, and I wanted to do a little more research, so I am going to bring this up, but it won't be tomorrow, because I think we're on a rabbit hole.
Yes, we're actually quite busy for the rest of this week. We've got the rabbit hole tomorrow. We've got All
In.
In on Friday night with Johnny Vedmore. Possibly, quite probably.
Well, if the fucking OBS starts behaving, maybe it's aye, maybe it's no.
We've also got, I've got my interview with Danielle Bennett on Saturday night. So the soonest you could do it is Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyway,
There you go. We're busy.
Right. Lauren Bobert is Lauren Bobert shall be mentioned later on, Vaughn. Just calm down.
Lauren Boebert.
She is quite hot.
She's busty, that's for sure.
My wife saw the thumbnail and goes, "Who's that in the middle?" And I goes, "That's Lauren Bobert." And she goes, "Who's she?" And I go, "She's a US senator." I think there was
She's not a senator. I think she's a
congresswoman then.
Congresswoman, yeah.
Yeah, right, okay, same fucking thing. Who cares? So I think there might have been a touch of jealousy there.
Oh, I don't want you having her on the thumbnail, John. No.
She didn't bother about Ursula though.
Who would bother about Ursula?
I know. Do you see that's a very fucking airbrushed photo as well that Ursula's put up there.
Well, of course it is. You know, she's got Lauren Boebert to contend with.
yeah. I thought you looked good though.
I do look good.
With your boy band haircut. Right, anyway, moving on. Shall we move on? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on anymore, John. The world's falling apart, god damn it.
So a group of... Right, see, I've got this theory about America and that Americans never grow up, right? So what happens is they go to school and they just behave like kids, and then they go to high school and they behave like slightly bigger kids, and then they go to college and they behave like bigger kids that can drink, right? And then when they leave college or go into the marketplace or the military or whatever, it's just like an extension of their frat house, you know. They still think they're big kids and they just never grow up. So
Well,
17. Sorry, I'm going somewhere here, right? I'm going somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to let you in on a little secret with your theory.
What?
That's pretty much every human being on Earth.
No, it's not. It's not. The Americans do this much. Americans just behave like children all the time.
Right,
and anyway,
yeah, come on.
So a group of 17 US soldiers have been arrested for smuggling synthetic marijuana into a Korean army camp. So apparently they've been stationed out there, they've been smuggling a bit of the ganja.
Well, synthetic marijuana's not even the real stuff.
It doesn't matter, does it? It'll still hit the spot, I would imagine. I mean, what's the point in having it if it doesn't?
All I can say is I commend the effort, boys. I commend the effort. You did not pass go, collect £200 or smoke that ganja this time. But nice try. But yeah, your theory is... I can certainly see how it certainly seems to be far more prevalent with the Americans.
Yeah,
and that's not to denigrate any Americans that may be watching this, because do you know what? I'm with you.
He still plays with his Lego.
Look, they wanted to go to the pub, and I wanted to go on rides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you want to go?
You got your ride.
I got my ride. Yeah. I got my ride. And,
So,
and then you got your pub.
speaking about big boys playing hard games, China's buying up all the gold again.
And that should shock absolutely nobody.
And dumping US Treasury bonds. Now, did we not mention this like 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 months ago? That China had the capability of bringing down the US economy, but they didn't want to at that point in time?
Absolutely.
So I think they're starting to move because the US has been a bit of a dick.
A bit.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, it really is. It's been a bit of an arsehole. So I think China's probably had enough.
Well, it sounds like it.
Yeah, and
It certainly sounds like it.
China, I mean, it's hard to judge properly. I mean, some of the Western papers are saying that China's made a massive error in their accounting system, and they've got a bigger population than they thought they had, which means their economy is nowhere near as good as they think it is. But still better than the US one. At least China's not getting out stealing oil off the third world nations.
Well, no. What they're doing is still absolutely destroying and pillaging third world nations, but they're doing it by what they like to call the Belt and Road Initiative.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're destroying them. I think they're working in some kind of concert. Yes, it's to their benefit more than the third world nation, but I don't think the third world nation's not getting anything out of it. It's not like, how like France and Britain and America used to do things where you moved in, rubberized the place, took everything you wanted, and then just left them to get on with it.
No, they go in and what they do is they kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
So we will build factory. We will build this. We will build that. Oh yeah.
And then they ship in hundreds, if not thousands, of Chinese workers to work in it.
And then all of a sudden, the locals, often of African descent, end up essentially slaves.
Yeah. But hey, but we've been through this as well, because aren't we all slaves? Really? When you come down to it, we really are.
I mean, we're a slave to this, that, or the other. You're absolutely right. I'm about to become a slave to my new energy company. I've just switched. We're going on to pay-as-you-go meters, and we're going to be paying them £300 a month.
Is that better or worse?
That's actually slightly better.
Oh my
than what we've been
God!
paying. Yeah.
But I thought you had to pay more for your energy for pay-as-you-go meters.
Well, it seems to me like we've been being ripped off, John.
Who were you with?
We were with Utilita, and 1 month on bill, a few months back, they charged me £2,000.
Go away. Just go away.
£2,000.
My wife's the same as you. She just tells them no, can't pay that. So they usually end up half in it or quarter in it or whatever.
Well, they sent me a letter today, a nice letter, saying if you don't pay us $2,500 in the next 7 days, we'll cut you off. So I went, bye. Bye.
I'm surprised they let you change when you've got an outstanding bill. I thought you couldn't do that. Hello? Your hair's moving.
What do you mean me?
What?
Yeah. What do you mean me?
Yeah, well, I thought you couldn't move utility companies if you had an outstanding bill.
No, I can't.
Huh?
Someone else can, though.
Right, okay, never mind. Right, moving on. Canada and the India spat. So people are just picking up on this. We covered this last week, I think, now.
Yep.
So you remember Justin, this all started during the G20 when Justin got reamed by the Indian deputy for being an arsehole. And then his plane broke down in Delhi, so he was forced to stay there for an extra 2 days or something. And now he's accused India of assassinating a wanted terrorist for which India had issued an arrest warrant last year, but Canada refused to give him up. And so he's saying that India have assassinated this guy. And the Indians aren't very happy at all. And in fact, I think they've chucked the Canadian ambassador out.
Fair enough.
So America...
Diplomacy, baby.
America is not best pleased with this because I think they're trying to lull India back to them, and then Canada goes and does this. So I don't think it's not going down well with the Yanks. They're not pleased with Canada. Been bad boys.
You can imagine you've got someone like Blinken right now on the phone to the Indian. The Indians go, just don't ignore, just ignore Justin. He's crazy.
He's an idiot.
He's a little communist. We don't condone his behavior or his actions or his words.
Yeah, so there you go.
Nothing to do with us. Speaking of people that aren't very happy with people, should we talk about Sarah?
Sarah?
Michael Ashton Civilization.
Michael John. Hey, what's it done now?
It's been fired and is under official investigation by the Ukrainian government.
When did this happen?
A few hours ago.
Oh, this is tremendous. I wish I'd known that. Well, actually, I'm glad that you've told me. You what?
If you go back,
I told you just had a nap.
Right. Go back through our Twitter messages right now and try and work out the point that I sent this to you. Right? Just wait for his reaction here, people. Try and find out the point when I sent you this.
Oh, it was only 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but my response to it.
You said ha 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 ha. I just kept laughing. Yeah.
So,
Ukrainian MOD announces Sarah Ashton Civilization has been suspended, placed under investigation, threatening to hunt down critics of the United States' involvement in the Ukraine war. There you go.
So it's
that's what we said she'd done, and then she came back at you saying, I haven't done such a thing at all. Yes, you have, and we called you a liar last time on Monday, and you're still a liar now. In fact, you're a fired liar.
Well, maybe reinstated, but you know what? I doubt it. I really do. I really doubt it.
Let's face it. Come on, surely Ukraine's been gagging to get rid of it.
I'd say so, yeah.
I mean, the Ukrainians, you sent me a video today of a man being mistreated, allegedly, by recruiters, right? Mm-hmm. Who was being held in a hotel room with another dude, right?
Yep.
So, I can't imagine them being that happy about having to take orders from Sergeant Michael John, or a.k.a. Sarah.
So what I think they're actually pissed off at is the fact that Michael essentially
threatened his states.
Not just that, but
threatened American citizens.
Confirmed the existence of the kill list.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed the existence of the kill list. The kill list that they keep trying to say it doesn't. So this is from Human Events.
This is big though. This is big. Shalini says, "Ooh, breaking news! Rumble won't demonetize brand."
I didn't think they would.
Well, that's a good question. That's good because I asked the question: is this the straw that Rumble would fall on? But appears not.
But the thing is that also I believe that Rumble and Russell Brand have a contract, as in it's not just ad revenue like.
Yeah, but I'm sure Russell Brand had a contract for his show.
Only his live tour?
Yeah, but that's been cancelled.
Yeah. Well, it's actually been put on hold.
Right, okay, but I'm pretty sure contracts have been busted. Well, if you're making the kind of money Brand does, he's probably got a contract with YouTube as well.
So I'm going to read you a free tweet thread here from the official Ukraine Territorial Defense Forces Twitter account with the silver tick at TDFUA. 1 of 3. Statement on the command of the Territorial Defense Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine regarding some statements of the spokesperson of the TDF, Junior Sergeant Sarah Ashton Cirillo.
Junior
2
Sergeant.
of 3.
Right.
The statements of Junior Sergeant Ashton Cirillo in recent days were not approved by the command of the TDF or the command of the AFU. When conducting military operations against the aggressor, the Defense Forces of Ukraine strictly observe the norms of international humanitarian law. 3 of 3. The command of the TDF will conduct an official investigation into the circumstances of these statements. Appropriate decisions will be taken. Sergeant Sarah Ashton Cirillo will be suspended immediately pending investigation.
I hope they take a phone off it.
Well, I'm not sure that he's been tweeting today.
Yeah, that's good. Right, okay. Where are we now? New survey out. So our survey says that the public are growing increasingly wary of AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just as
increasingly wary.
Yeah, increasingly wary. Just as Musk announces that he's going to start chipping people in the head.
Yes.
He's asked for disabled volunteers, I believe, to get chips implanted. And Neil Oliver had the temerity to reply to Elon Musk, asking him how the monkeys were doing. Meanwhile, we'll just talk to each other, people, while Ben reads the news.
I'm just checking to see if Ashton Cirillo is tweeting.
Well, we've moved on. We've moved on.
Okay. I was just checking. I was fact checking myself in real time, baby.
Well, don't. Right.
Sorry.
So, did you see the one about the Instagram girl on the plane? The Instagram famous girl.
No.
So, girl on the plane has an argument with some passengers and says, "Yeah, film me. I'm Instagram famous. You fucking butt. Are you fucking bum?" Right. So apparently. I don't know, is 1 million followers Instagram famous? I don't know.
I'd say so. 1 million people probably.
So she's semi, well, she's Instagram famous, but so entitled. But she's so good that she'd been offered a 25k porno movie. That doesn't sound like a lot of money though for someone who's Instagram famous.
It doesn't sound like a lot of money at all, to be honest.
So she's been offered 25k to do a porno. I thought that was quite funny. She does have some butt on her, I'll give her that.
Well, you know, and adults can make their own decisions as to whether or not they want to take these kinds of, you know, if I was her, I'd pump back with at least 50. Come on now.
And we're not condoning the manufacture or the filming of pornography. That's not one of the things that we do yet.
I neither condone or condemn it. I think consenting adults should be able to make their own decisions.
I don't think she's done it yet, Beats and Tapes. Calm down. She was only offered it today.
Only offered it to... Well, I don't know. These things probably do get filmed in a day.
Listen,
Let's
mate,
face it.
I still reckon that industry makes more than Hollywood, especially nowadays when the writers are on strike and all the stuff churning out of Hollywood is bombing at the box office.
Yeah, the actors are on strike too. Nothing is being
Oh, the
made.
actors on strike now?
The actors have been on strike for months as well.
Oh,
the writers
grief.
and the actors. Nothing is getting made. Nothing. This is the time for like the British film industry to really step up their game.
It's the time for us. We should start making movies.
We could dominate the box office next year because nothing from Hollywood is getting released in 2025.
Let's start making movies. Anyone got an idea for a movie? Send it our way and we'll get together and make a movie. We're all going on a winter holiday.
And the camera you've now got is Netflix approved.
Yeah, there you go. Right. Where are we? Elon Musk again has floated the idea of making everyone pay for Twitter.
Yeah.
And after a year of Musk's leadership, some want it to happen so the site could die.
Yeah. I can understand
I've really had enough of Twitter.
Well, I don't understand the fact that he's tweeting. Just a couple of days ago, he's tweeting things about
free speech.
Well, not just free speech, but being concerned that there are contingents within Twitter that are still not adhering to his free speech goals or ideals, and saying that those people need to go and get employed elsewhere. So I responded to him, you need to fire Yacarino.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's the biggest fucking culprit of it.
He still needs to fire the people in there that, check things, because they're still lefty loonies. They really are.
Well, if you really want free speech, and
You're
if
not
you're really
getting
going to advocate free speech, and this is just my advice to Elon Musk, then the only time there should be any kind of suppression added to anything is when it breaks the law. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else. Allow people to curate their own experience, let them block, let them do whatever they want. But when it comes to you stepping in as a platform, unless it breaks the law, do nothing.
Because if you step in before it breaks the law, you're not a platform. You're a publisher.
You're a publisher. Exactly. Yes, they are calling him Space Karen again, Miller's Mushroom. You're right.
Yes, though.
But that is so wonderful when today episode 6 of Star Wars Ahsoka drops and they reintroduced Grand Admiral Thrawn, and he's being played by Lars Mikkelsen, and I swear to God, right, he's the big bad, the big villain. It is Elon Musk with blue makeup on.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
Well, you don't need to be quite sure. Just Google quickly Admiral Thrawn.
Admiral Prawn.
Thrawn. Thrawn.
Oh, Thrawn.
Yes. So have a look at it and tell me that is not fucking Elon Musk with blue makeup on.
Bloody hell. This doesn't make for riveting television, us Googling stuff.
Well, you can show them if you want. If you think I'm right. Vaughan says he does look like Blue Elon.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Live action.
It's fucking Elon Musk.
Isn't it? Isn't it? In the dust.
That's Elon Musk, yeah. I'll give you that one, mate. I'll give you that one.
No F's in
There are no F's in Thrawn.
Shalini says, I want to see.
Fucking hell.
Show him Blue Space Karen.
I'll show him.
Show him Blue Space Karen, baby. Show him.
Hell, hold on a second. Admiral Thrawn.
I know it's a bit of a curveball I've chucked to everybody here.
Oh, fuck's sake. Hold on. Sorry. Tell you what, wait a minute. Let me stop that. What's that? Oh.
Thanks, Bernard. Now, finally, for now, mysterious hole on a beach has
Jesus
caused a stir
Christ.
in North Dublin. A local
Why is this
astronomy
playing?
enthusiast is hoping...
Right. Give me a second.
They're still digging a hole.
Yeah, they're still digging a hole. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, you really should, if you want me to do these things, you've got to give me them
I
in
didn't
advance.
know you were going to talk about Elon Musk.
Well,
and so I just threw in a curveball.
I put Elon Musk in the YouTube thing, did I not?
Maybe.
Right, okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are about to see. Tony says, I just checked. Yes, it's Elon.
It's fucking a dead ringer for Elon. It really is.
He's a big bad space villain as well. You just couldn't get any more perfect and poetic than this.
There you go. That is Elon Musk. or Tim Cook.
That's Elon Musk, mate.
It's
That's Elon Musk.
Quite like Tim Cook as well.
He came on screen earlier and I went, fucking hell, it's Elon. But yeah,
right.
that's
what is this Ashoka shit that everybody keeps going on about?
Well, that's the show that he's
what's that? Is this some sort of underage Japanese thing?
It's a Disney Plus Star Wars show about an orange woman with head horns. And
Oh.
she's got lightsabers.
Okay.
Played by Rosario Dawson, of all people.
That name sounds familiar.
You recognise her when you see her.
Right, okay.
Adam says Elon has a bigger tummy. Actually, Braun is rocking the dad bod. He really is rocking the dad bod. He's got a big old belly on him. No, she wasn't in Star Trek, Spencer, I don't think.
So,
But,
Biden has launched the American Climate Corps.
what is this, like a group of volunteers going to do scouts and shit?
Well, it's a bit like, you know, remember the thing I mentioned on Monday about rehabilitating young people, brainwashing them? It sounds a bit like
It's
that.
scouts and shit then.
Yeah, well, it's but with a ecological and climate-based focus.
Oh, Jesus. No. Parents, no. I know it's easier for you to send your kids somewhere for a few hours. Believe me, I know. And I can completely empathise and sympathise. But no, don't send your kids to that crap. Just don't do it.
Speaking of sending your kids to strange places, all the migrants that have been bussed up to Staten Island were stopped today by all the residents who were out and blocked the buses coming into Staten Island. Said, no, enough's enough. They're not welcome here. They're not welcome here anymore. It's amazing what happens when a blue state gets migrants. You declared yourself a sanctuary city, Mayor, and he's gone from there'll always be a place for migrants here to we can't take anyone else. We're going to destroy our city and our culture. I think it's too late, mate.
Where are they going to put them all? I mean, I was watching some footage from the border earlier, from the
2
Mexican
million
border.
a year.
Well, there were thousands of them just walking over.
2 million a year. That's a lot of people.
But who's going to sustain that? How can they sustain
You
it?
can't sustain it. It'll bring down the states.
It can't be.
The states is finished. That's what I'm saying, but I think we're going to have to look for somewhere else to move to because the states is done.
Well, I think Veradora's looking like it needs to become a real place, mate.
Yeah, I think so. I think what we need to do is buy up somewhere.
Yeah, just a little one of them little island fortresses.
Big island. Get a big island.
Can we have a volcano lair?
Yeah, like the island of Dr. Moreau. That would be quite cool.
Yeah, I'd like a volcano lair.
We want vicious things on the outside to keep people away from us, so as we can be protected.
Sharks with laser beams on their heads.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Trained dolphins who can squeak at us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Spencer's in Germany, isn't he?
Indeed.
Has you drunk enough beer from Sustained today, Spencer? I hope he's having a great time. I do. I hope he's having a great time.
He's at a conference. I'm sure he'll be fine. Mind you, he goes to an awful lot of these things. He gets quite tiresome at times.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So speaking of Germans, let's not. So Lauren Boebert got quite handsy at a concert, apparently, at a Beetlejuice concert.
At the Beetlejuice concert, apparently, fake Michael Keaton. She just couldn't resist anymore. She'd had. Oh my God! It was just. Have you seen the footage? It's quite raunchy.
I haven't seen the video. No.
I've seen the footage.
But who would video such a thing?
Well, it's actually the cameras from within the venue.
Oh, and the question then the question is, why would she do such a thing in public? She's just a horny little minx, isn't she?
Because she got horny.
Yeah.
She couldn't contain herself anymore, and she was with a random date that's not her husband because they're breaking up. Because remember, Lauren Boebert is the all-Christian family values woman.
Not anymore. She's out for some. She's out to seed some oats.
Clearly, because she was having a little feel herself the other way, wasn't she?
She's
wasn't just being felt.
No. She that's what it said. She got quite handsy. Made second base, I think.
Oh yeah, and his hands were all over Lawrence Boubert's.
She does have a fine pair of Bouberts. You've got to give them
And
that.
he had them pretty much on display as well on the night.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
But come
crawling
on,
over
guys.
her to get to Piers Moron, that's for sure.
Well, this is it. Vaughan says it's saucy. You can have detailed footage of that, but can't get footage of capital pipe boomers.
I don't know what that means, but anyway, let's not go there. Hey, right,
Yes.
I'm actually nearly finished.
Oh, come on. You know, we could focus on Lauren Boubert just for a few more
Well,
minutes.
how many more innuendos and dirty jokes are you going to make?
I just wanted to... I'm joking, by the way.
Oh,
I am
God.
joking.
Right,
Oh my
Holst-
God, he's just like Russell Brand. He's making...
Hallstatt is a
Right.
lovely Austrian town on the lake, right? Not far from Salzburg. I've been to
Picturesque,
Salzburg.
Very,
What?
very picturesque. 'Cause these
Oh, it's a
Austrian towns
lovely,
always are.
lovely town. It has
Yeah.
800 inhabitants. And you know what's
lovely.
really pissing them off?
The more than 800 migrants, by any chance?
No. The 10,000 tourists a day that come to see it.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So they actually had a protest and blocked the road because they said, no, enough's enough. We're having a couple of weeks without tourism. Because it looks like
come on.
it looks like the town out of Frozen. So
Oh.
all the Frozen idiots are going there and destroying this town's way of life. 10,000 tourists a day in a town of 800 people. I mean, yeah,
Our
you might
magical-
make some money, but bloody hell. And they
Our
said it's...
magical ice queen is too busy. She does not want to see anybody to death.
but they're not. They don't even pretend to be Frozen. It's not as if they've made it themed. It's just their town. But it's like they say enough's enough, and they've said, look, we need to put some laws in here because look, you know, we're getting them all times of the day and night. So what they're suggesting, there's no tour buses after 5 o'clock and things like that, and I can understand that. I think,
Yeah.
you know, the poor people are getting inundated because of a cartoon.
I wonder how many of the locals dress up as Anna and Elsa and stuff.
Maybe.
You know they do.
Yeah, they probably
You know they do.
Yeah, they probably
To go-
do. Get the picture taken and ask for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You know it's happening. So on one hand, it's great for them. It's great for them because, you know, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. On the other hand, I can see how they're getting pissed off with, you know, over 10 times the population visiting them on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I think I'd be like, look, guys.
I mean, you live in a seaside resort. You know what it's like in seaside in, you know, high season.
God.
It gets quite annoying.
Well, yeah, because we've got about 110,000 people in the town, but on the air show days we get over 250,000 a day
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
and it is.
I mean, I
It
used
is
to live in a
tough.
seaside resort as well. I grew up in Ayr, which is a seaside resort, and it's like, it does get annoying in the summer.
Yeah,
Because
no,
you've got all
it
these
does.
clowns and caravans and things. Anyway.
But if this is happening on a daily basis,
Yeah, I know. Right. So, and the last one of the night I've got from me, you may have more. But the last one I've got is Justin Bieber had a concert in London.
is he all right now?
I guess so. Well, I'm not sure because apparently I'm not, and I don't know why, but apparently he got pelted with semen. No idea why. Is Justin a big gay icon or something? I don't know, but apparently.
All the things to be bloody pelted with.
Now, I have questions, right?
Me too.
If you were going to a concert and your intention was to pelt someone with semen, would you have, let's just say, made a deposit prior to going and take it in a container? Or would you extract some while at the concert so as it was nice and fresh?
This is not getting monetized.
I've not done anything wrong. It's a perfectly natural biological function, and we're not made for kids, so I don't see the problem.
That song is like, baby, 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 ooh.
So it's like, imagine standing in the front row and going, "Oh, I didn't know there was a Bukkake concert." Imagine poor Justin. Ow! I want DNA off that. I want this guy locked up.
There weren't any Instagram models in the audience.
Spencer says it happens often when he comes on stage. I think he's trying to make a dad joke there.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Adam says it sounds like a magaloof.
No, don't read Adam's tweets out because or comments out because the boy needs mental health assistance.
We've been trying to get him it for months. We have.
I think
We can't afford it.
I don't know if he sniffed it, Julie. I'm only reporting what happened. I don't know the aftermath.
Imagine if that happened to Tom Jones 50 years ago.
Yeah, Tom Jones would have been down and punched somebody, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah. It's not unusual to get punched by me. Sex bomb, sex bomb. You're my sex
So anyway,
bomb.
I don't know. What do you think?
Baby, you can turn me off.
It's a short one, but I think it's a good one to leave it on.
I think every show now we are hitting a new low. That's what I think. I think we can't sink any lower than Justin Bieber gets pelted with semen.
Don't test me. Is that a challenge?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is a challenge.
Oh, good
Oh
grief.
dear. Do you know what? I think he's right. After all of the the technical difficulties and the like, we have managed to bring this right back. We have salvaged it. It's going to be one of our least attended shows, unfortunately, but I think you've all missed a cracker if you haven't been here. That's all. You've missed a Christmas cracker. Now, John, you will be live at what time tomorrow night with the Rabbit
9
Hole?
o'clock.
Okay. Well, I have floated the idea of perhaps being live over on the other channel between 7:30 and 9 tomorrow night. It's not a cert at the moment, but I might turn up and do some music or something just to entertain
that'd be
some
interesting.
people over on the other channel.
Cool.
I'm thinking about it. I'll see how I feel. I actually feel pretty sick right now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
not so good.
I think I've done. Yeah, it's not good, but you know.
So,
maybe.
with that, yeah, I'd like to thank you all for coming to this
I can recline.
episode 254 of Chasing Dissent Live with me, John, and with Ben. We apologise for the technical hitches, but they were completely out with our control. But it's been great for you.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. shit my way, so you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way, so you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way, so you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way, so you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.